these schools which are mushroomed in all the metros, and they're doing fantastic work. Some of them are not even recognized, but who cares? A mini revolution is happening. In fact, this is what was mentioned in Nandan Nilekani's book, Imagining India. He talks about how the private schools are mushrooming in Hyderabad. And realize that the reason why they are so popular is because the education is good, and parents who earn on a daily basis don't mind sending the children to these schools. Problem comes at the beginning of the academic year, when they have more than one child. They have to not just pay the fees, the tuition fees, the books, the uniforms, and at that point, it's a very vulnerable point, they go and do the obvious. They borrow money from a money lender at 10% per month. If they're lucky, in some cases they even borrow at 10% per day. I mean, it all depends. But 10% per month is a decent standard rate. They borrow it and repay every day. That's again very standard stuff to do. They get into this, which, imagine, I think I saw these business cases today. Nobody said money lending. I lent 100 rupees for a day and I got 200 back. But the whole idea is that that's a very popular and a very profitable business in all these communities. Money lending is clearly very one of the main causes. Any question you have?
Is there any mechanism how to select who to lend or lend?
Yeah. So I think the mechanism we follow is that we work with our partners. So we choose our partners with a lot of due diligence. And after we partner with them, we follow a standard model, operating procedure, which is to form groups. And then, form is a process. Once the groups are formed, we give it some time, about a month, for them to prove that they indeed are worthy for a loan. And there's a small process we follow for that. And then we give them loans. So
the group should have something like how they will spend the money.
Yeah. They need to basically have some economic activity. They have some economic activity. We don't care what that economic activity is. We also don't care what the loan amount is. For example, in Orissa, we gave 1,000 rupee loans. We had a minimum loan size of 5,000 rupees. A partner requested to be revised to 3,000 once. The second time, he said, can you reduce to 1,000? We felt like, it's a data entry error or something like that. So we said, definitely something wrong. Maybe it's a 10,000 rupee loan. So we looked at the form and we realized there's actually a small business plan for that. How the money would be spent. They said, they would actually buy twigs and these ropes, and they make baskets, which are naturally available. Most of the things are naturally available. They need just money for ropes. The reason why they wanted that money was, otherwise they have to make those round trips to the market, sell, save. And there's no such concept of saving here, please understand, right? They don't have ATM cards, so pretty much it's like either in the pot or under the pillow. Right? So we said, this is fantastic. So we can actually stop the rope and then make these baskets. And then when they go, it makes economies of scale. They go once, saves them the travel time, cost. I think, there have been some amazing stories from the field, and most of our borrowers, in fact 80 to 90%, are first-time borrowers. They are first-time borrowers because they were never considered credit-worthy before. And there's a huge population there. In fact, as a matter of speaking, I think many times I talk about how Rangni is trying to reach out, not just to the base of the pyramid, what C.K. Pralad talks about. Many times you actually go under the pyramid. Nobody wants to do it. There's a lot of pressure, to get really tough to go under the pyramid. So that's the whole idea. And there's nobody there because nobody wants to do it. We really don't want to, we really don't want to scale. I mean, the idea is to go deep, make a deep impact rather than touch everybody. Make a deep impact. Work with communities, partners who have a reach to 10,000 families. Good enough. They don't need to have access to 50,000 families. 10,000 families is good enough. But if you can have focused programs, give them attention which they deserve, and give them loans, which makes sense, I think we would have made it.
You also partner with people like who to provide services to the person you are lending your money to. Like you said that in that 1 month you have to prove their ability. So do you partner with people who in that 1 month can help those groups to achieve like infrastructure, logistics, data collection or any other things?
So I think most of our partners are capable of doing that. So that's the whole idea of giving them a 5% margin, Any other questions?
So at this stage, are there any problems you have to solve?
I think the challenge has been, twofold. One is to raise social investments. When we started, we did about 10,000 rupees a month disbursements. Today, we do 1 million rupees a month. And the next quarter, we plan to do 2 million rupees a month. Largely because we do a lot of reinvestments. So we can actually do a forecast and also looking at promotions and all of that. The challenge, I would say that in the identifying partners, it's a challenge. But I think we are okay for this the next financial year, right? By end of next financial year, we're looking at about 200 free partners. We're about 18 now. After that, the challenge would be to set up operations where there are no free partners, right? I mean, we all know that India is made up of 600 districts. 200 districts are completely backward. Some district collectors don't live in the district because it's not considered safe. So they go once in a month or with a lot of armed escort and they change their route, how they go to that district, all of that. But the whole idea is that how do we set up operations there? Do microcredit. So I think we'll have to cross the bridge when we reach there. But I think as of now we're okay in terms of free med. Please imagine, please understand, when we started, we didn't have even somebody, one partner saying that will partner with us. From that stage, we get on an average at least one partner request every day. So I think we've come a long way, and people passionately. If you ask me again from another perspective, what is Ram's asset today? What is our asset? If you were to sort of measure it, it's our partner network. Our partners are not just business partners; they are our role models. They are passionate about what they're doing. They're passionate about the partnership. They're willing to go that extra mile, go out to those communities whom they have ignored consciously before, and give them a
Sir, would it be better to have some other people who go and collect, partner take 5% of it? So would it be better to reduce the interest rate?
I think that's a very fair question. I think, but I think we need to put in some amount of reality checks. We could look at that as technologies improve a lot. I mean, right now, if you can look at using mobile as a device to manage those transactions, there are many experiments which are happening, but we are still some time away. We can use technology to further reduce the cost, no doubt about it. How much less? We don't know. We don't have an answer. I think at the current levels of operations, the cost associated, I think 5% is fine. So that's the whole idea.
So is there any way in which students like us can remotely contribute to this?
Well, not remotely.
But
Yeah, you can actually do it directly. We're setting up this partnership in Guwahati. Once these partnerships are up, if I invite you all to start up a Ramdev chapter, IIT Guwahati, it will be something which, when you pass out, you will leave behind for your juniors to carry on. It will be very great because then you can keep tabs on our partners. Please understand, the partners are our role models, they're heroes, but at the ground level, we need to make sure that it's happening in the right way. So you could be those, you can play that role of doing evaluations, you can go with all your camcorders, cameras, take pictures, blog about it, mentor them, tell them that this is how you could study, this is how you could work. You tell them about IIT JEE and say that you can actually write exams and get into our campus. We'll mentor you again there. But the whole idea is that how do we actually build those small bridges so the student community can clearly play a very big role. We are doing a small experiment in exactly that with Great Lakes Institute of Management in Chennai. They are 60 kilometers away from Chennai, and the institute wanted to. What they have done is very interesting. I don't know how much time I'm already overshot. 2 more minutes? Yeah? Okay, we have another speaker, right?
Yeah.
I'm really sorry. I think. Yeah, I'll wrap up in 2 minutes. So, okay, so we are partnering with Great Lakes Institute of Management and we're trying to see how they can work in villages around the campus and offer the microcredit. Entirely a student-run initiative, mentored by a professor called Professor Ram Krishna, and an amazing. Watch the space, but we'll see how this turns out. But sounds very interesting. Okay, I think thank you very much for having me here. I'll just quickly end with a very, there has to be some food for thought, some takeaway. So you should say that there was something we heard for the first time. I was given this brochure, it was sort of an internship, yeah. I was given this one sort of a dossier saying that internships at IIT Guwahati. And at the end of one of the pages, I saw the branches of engineering. Yeah, there was mechanical, chemical, so many others, right? Design department. And this is again a little bit futuristic, but I think very soon, and I think if all of you can play a role in this, we should also have a branch called social engineering. And I think very important because a country like India has a lot of problems which can actually be solved by using technology and engineering. It's a shame that there is no such focus on solving the social problems. As a consequence, people like me stand out. I look, you know what I'm trying to say?
Can I say something here?
Yeah.
It's like, if you look at the libraries in IIT, there are some sections which are not noticed by anyone. I mean, near the books where there are glossy books and all, there is a small section where they talk about rural engineering. So it's about how you can use the local things and build things out of it. I mean, that was one of my favorite sections in detail. But the thing is, most of the ideas which are required for doing that kind of things, right? I think there is a book written by Kurian, Dr. Kurian from Google. He mentions in his lectures on how the course should be, how the course on should be. He has, it forms the base of the curriculum. So that thing might be useful.
Yeah, I think I've had this great fortune of working with Dr. Nachiket Moore at ICSA Foundation, and I've seen how technology can play a very important role. I invite you all to visit nachiketmore.net. There's a video presentation. I am the VJ in that video. Didn't have a choice. Shot that video in 24 hours. It was showcased in Pan IIT Summit, Alumni Meet, and have a look at it, and you'll understand what I'm trying to say. There are so many of these initiatives which ICSA Foundation is working on, and all of them have a technology element. Very tough to get people interested in what the initiative is and getting them to find social problems or social answers to the social problems. So I think it really help. It starts from very early stage, and somebody comes out of campus that says, "I'm a social engineer. Do you want to hire me?" So that's something which I want to close on. Thank you very much. It was a pleasure coming to your campus.